Alright, so this is my video just flipping through my sketchbooks for my 100 drawings. I kind of hopped around a lot of sketchbooks this semester. They're all the drawings and stuff are from this semester. I just had different sketchbooks in different places, so every time I went somewhere I used a different sketchbook. So here we've got all 16 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the only thing I did in that tone paper sketchbook. I have another tone paper sketchbook that's 18 by 24 that I did some like warm-up stuff in at my dad's house, but I wasn't able to get it because I have to quarantine right now because I was confirmed positive today. Here's just a couple of warm-ups. Here's this picture that I have. Anything under it? Nope, nothing under it. Okay, that's what I thought. I have all these hands that I did. I'm not counting that thumb down there, just because I feel like, you know, I've got these two that were copied out of the Loomis guide. I copied that one, and then I copied this diagram out. These were all also copied out of the Loomis guide. I have this from a perspective assignment. I have these for, I don't think these were an assignment. I think these were just me, like, copying faces I found on the internet. Just some squiggles and stuff to warm up. That doesn't count. More warm-up stuff. Oh, whoops. Yikes, okay. I'm gonna just get a little closer. So this, I'm not counting this, but this was when we were learning perspective. I was just practicing drawing the horizon. I did it very light. I think this is in 6H. So, there's these from the boxes assignment. It's a little bit of a warm-up. There's this, which was a failure of Pete Davidson, but it kind of looks like that guy from Maroon 5, so I think it works. And then there's my shoe drawing from earlier in the semester. And then I believe, yeah, that's the last one in this 18 by 24 sketchbook. Let me get that out of the way. And there's only one in this one, and it's this lighter drawing that I did in charcoal. And I really like this and all the little details. I used a bunch of different techniques on this. I posted it on my Instagram page, but I cropped it down to like that. But the full scale, it's pretty big. Okay. And then, let me see. We've got a bunch of sketchbooks down here. So let's start with this one on top. We've got this drawing that I did. Just a picture of a guy from a group I'm in. There's this one, which I'll just turn the sketch pad around, which I did at the very beginning of the semester, like a couple weeks in, before we were learning about shading. So I was trying some stuff, then I tried some shading on the Joshua tree, but it didn't go too well. Here's my egg drawing. The lighting isn't too good in my room, so that's unfinished. Just a little warm-up, a couple warm-ups. Here's my thumbnail sketches from the parking garage. Here's my parking garage picture. A couple more warm-ups, just some unfinished stuff. My grid drawing assignment, and then the added chair. An alligator lady I did during a workshop for the school. I think it's pretty cool. Another warm-up, or like not even a warm-up, just an unfinished hand I ran out of time on because I was like out. Here's the tree from the park, charcoal trash can from the park, and a picture I did for my friend, quite emo, I guess. She asked me to draw it, so I did. Same with these, just some little doodles. I'm not going to count this one because it's like literally just words, but she wanted like very sketchy, just like pictures of some guy sitting, being emo. Here's a couple pictures I did, 2 different pictures, different like views of an Animal Crossing character named Anchovy that I really like. Picture of an ear, like a jawline. Got a picture of a rose type thing, and a face that I did where each plane I like sketched in a different direction. Then there's this like little hand that I thought was pretty cool, and just a couple little dudes in the rain. I think this one's pretty neat. It's one of these little dudes again. Some like gangster thing. I hope that's not a real gang sign. I just kind of like sketched this out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, that looks neat. Corn, soda can, ball, drumstick, and a pair of legs, and I think this might be the last in the sketchbook. Yeah, okay. Next sketchbook. I did some ink stuff in this one. Only a couple pages because I brought it on the go. It's fairly small. I got a frog that I kind of shaded with maybe like a 6H or a 4H. I don't know, it's very light. And there's this country roads picture that my friend asked me to draw, so I did. And then I think the rest is just like scribbles or, yeah. So that's that. I have this picture that I drew at the beginning of the semester when we were learning about Loomis. It was going to be a picture of my friend Carly, but it kind of looks more like Phoebe from Friends. Okay, then I have a sketch of some Pokemon. I forgot the name of the Pokemon. There's some like Shrek looking dude that I got. My friend Monty wanted me to like caricature him, so I did my best here. Another thing that I did when we were learning Loomis, just like a head thing and like this neat like shadow thing where it's just blotches of color. A lady pirate, no face. My friend that asked me to do all those other drawings. This was a picture that I drew for my friend. He wanted to like test out some ideas for an album cover, so I did that for him. This was also towards the beginning of the semester when my English teacher was like harping on us to wear a mask, so I did this during one of my English classes, and I just used a green ballpoint pen, and I think it looks pretty neat. An anime type thing, once again. I think I actually drew this while you were like going on some rant about how kids come into the class and only draw anime, and I was like, I don't think I've ever drawn anime before. So I looked up, like right then and there, I looked up anime eyes and I just started sketching. And here's a picture of this guy named Chris Harper that someone asked me to draw. Okay, that's that sketchbook. And I've got my mixed media sketchbook with the majority of my ink stuff. It's just a little doodle I did. Really like all this, like, all the blots instead of just like hard lines. This is unfinished, just like a warm-up I was doing. Just testing out markers. A bunch of stuff. This was me just, I had something neat, but then I was like, I'm just gonna blotch that out, so I'm not counting that one. Here's this like little thumbnail version of the city drawings I did, like the city parks. I thought this was really neat. So these two are both in Winsor & Newton's Pete Brown drawing ink, and I thought this one was like really neat, and I had the idea stuck in my head for weeks, but like I didn't want to do it in black, so I just waited until I got brown. This is just a little face. More just like scribbles, corn on the cob, gang gang. Those don't count. Here's this ink thing I did. Kind of looks like Thanos, I think. Giant chin, giant lips, but I really like what I got going on, especially with like the clothes, and you know, it's all just pretty trippy. I got this flower, this guy, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, this very comic-y. And I got these two, and then this flower, and I have this like simpler version of my main like city, just like blotchy drawing that I did, because another one of my friends was like, that would look cool on a band t-shirt with like lettering on it, but can you make it a bit more punk? And I was like, sure. So then I just took like a brush pen and I did all these scribbles for the outline, and then you know, after I did the blotches, I did the ink wash first. Then I've got these legs, I've got this hand, I've got this like bamboo doodle, but I won't count that one. And then I've got this box that I thought was pretty neat. Then a couple more just like warm-up stuff. I got this pig. I named her Pancake. My mom asked me to draw a pig with a hat, so I did. So Pancake. Here's the main city park drawing. You've seen that one a couple times. And my friend Athena asked me to do a portrait of her last week. So I tried the grid method out again. The line art looked really good on its own. And I have a picture of just that before I ink washed it, but I still think it turned out pretty neat. And yeah, that's all my drawings from the semester. I have a bunch of like pastel and watercolor stuff that I did as well, but I figured it wouldn't count necessarily because it's all very color stuff, and while it is drawing based, it's a lot focused on the colors I used and like landscapes and stuff. So I figured I wouldn't show that, but I have those too if you want to see them. Thank you so much for this class. I learned a lot, actually, and it's helped me be more excited to be an art major. So thank you so much.